Tenía una reja pintada con quejas y cantos de amor. La llenaba de ojeras la reja, la hiedra y el viejo balcón. Recuerdo que entonces reías y yo te leía mi verso mejor. Y ahora, capricho del tiempo, leyendo esos versos, lloramos los dos. Los años de la infancia pasaron, la reja está dormida de tanto silencio. Y en aquel pedacito de cielo se quedó tu alegría y mi amor. Los años han pasado, terribles, malvados, dejando esa esperanza que no ha de llegar. Recuerdo tu gesto travieso después de aquel beso robado al azar. Tal vez se enfrió con la brisa tu cálida risa, tu límpida voz. Tal vez escapó a tus ojeras la reja, la hiedra y el viejo balcón. Tus ojos de azúcar quemada tenían distancias doradas al sol. Y hoy quieres hallar como entonces la reja de bronce temblando de amor. Los años de la infancia pasaron, la reja está dormida de tanto silencio. Y en aquel pedacito de cielo se quedó tu alegría y mi amor. Los años han pasado terribles, malvados, dejando esa esperanza que no ha de llegar. Recuerdo tu gesto travieso después de aquel beso robado al azar. Y recuerdo tu gesto travieso después de aquel beso robado al azar. Robado al azar. Señoras y señores, me acompaña esta noche Antonio Agri. Rara. Como encendida. Te hallé viviendo, linda y fatal. Bebías y en el fragor del champán loca reías por no llorar. Pena me dio encontrarte, pues al mirarte yo vi brillar tus ojos con un eléctrico ardor, tus bellos ojos que tanto adoré. Esta noche, amiga mía, el alcohol nos ha embriagado. ¿Qué me importa que se rían y no llamen los mareados? Cada cual tiene sus penas y nosotros las tenemos. Esta noche beberemos porque ya no volveremos a vernos más. Hoy vas a entrar en mi pasado, en el pasado de mi vida. Tres cosas lleva mi alma herida: amor, pesar, dolor. Hoy vas a entrar en mi pasado y hoy nuevas sendas tomaremos. Qué grande ha sido nuestro amor y sin embargo, ay, mira lo que quedó. Qué grande ha sido nuestro amor y sin embargo, ay, mira lo que quedó.
Guten Abend. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hello, guys. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
Hello, welcome to another class, class number 12.
Class number 12, already.
Week number 12.
Week number 12,
And class number
since
12.
we start with our open free online classes in YouTube. Long time. What else? Situation here in Berlin is changing slowly, but it's not so good that we can start teaching again in group classes. We are starting with private classes in Berlin, but group classes we're still waiting a little bit. Some schools started with very small groups. I think hopefully in the next month, maybe in a month, we will be able to do that. But we will always keep our online offer for you guys. Hi, Mireille.
Hello,
how are
Mireille.
you?
Okay.
Yeah, we have 8 there. We wait a little bit to see who is ready to start. We give it a couple of minutes and we start together with this men's technique or leaders technique class here from Berlin, Friedrichshain. Yeah, I've been living in Germany for about 11 years and still can't get used to have dinner at 7 o'clock. For us in Argentina, it's mate time. So this is how it is. Let me know who is there. If you have any questions, any wishes, if you would like to repeat something from the weeks before, we can do that. Of course, I have a plan, but we can change that as well. Yeah, let me know if the volume is okay, if it's not too loud or too low. Also, if there's new dancers among you guys, please write, say hello. I want to know if you are experienced in tango, if you are joining us for first time, it's good to know as well. So we will work today a little bit on the posture. We have also some details about the walking technique. We are going to practice a walking technique, some transitions between steps with ornaments. And we have a figure, a combination figure with heroes for the last part of the class. We are going to learn, practice how to walk in circles or in heroes around the woman. Change of directions. Yeah, we see. I plan a couple of things for today.
Hola, Juan Pablo. Qué bueno verte de nuevo ahí. Dice que se escucha bien.
Se escucha bien. Bueno, gracias Juan Pablo por el feedback. Saludos a los compatriotas de Argentina. Sí, bueno, vamos a ver hasta dónde llegamos, qué hacemos. I'm always open for your questions. Yes, we will see how far we get today with my plan, but always questions and problems are always welcome, so we can all learn and develop our tango. Sometimes I don't know the answers for the questions, but we try to figure out together. Okay, let's see. We wait 1 minute and we start. I will look for some music for this class today. Here we have a playlist. Yeah, there we go. Okay, ready. Okay, guys.
¿Cómo es en la Patagonia? Creo que
¿Está prendido tu micrófono, más?
Sí, creo que en la Patagonia ya no hacen más cuarentena, ¿no, Juan Pablo?
No, I think in many provinces in Argentina, the quarantine is already over. Okay, guys, let's start with some basics today. Are you ready? I want to explain you some things about this joint, about the ankles, about how to... ¿Me lo bajas un poquito, amor, que no me veo los pies? Por ahora no voy a usar música. Gracias. I'm going to explain you a couple of things about how to stretch the foot, because we will practice today walking also on the toes. You know that I basically teach first, when we learn dancing, to step with the heel. Yes, when we walk forward, step with the heel. So today we're going to practice the opposite. We're going to practice how to walk using the toes. So for that, it's very important, these basic ideas. This is a bit of information, but I would like you to follow me, do the repetitions with me. So if you want, stand on your right leg, bring your left leg forward, and we're going to do this. We're going to stretch and flex the ankle. Very simple. Stretch and flex, and stretch and flex. Yes, this joint has several movement possibilities. The flexion and extension is maybe the most relevant for us, or the most visible, but there's also other possibilities that I want you to try. First, do this. Put some weight on the outside of your foot, a little bit. Yes? So your foot is twisted. And now put a little bit of weight. This is good for followers. Followers, if you're there, this is the same. Yes, it's biomechanics. Now put the weight completely on the inside and switch. Outside and inside. I want you to experience this movement, this possibility of the joint. Yes, we have the flexion and extension. Do it with me again. Flexion and extension. And then you have these options. You can do this and you can do that. Yes? Supinación and protrusión. This is the names, at least in Spanish, of these movements. And then also this possibility. Let's try this together. Don't move the knee. Face me with your knee and try to move your foot like this. The toes from one side to the other. Do this with me. Okay, switch. We go a little bit with the other leg. Flexion and extension. Flex and stretch. Flex and stretch. Yes, look from the side. Flex and stretch. Flex and stretch. Now, let's explore this other possibility. Yes, twist and twist. Outside, inside of the foot. Outside, inside. Don't rotate the leg. Yes, this is something else. Now, stay on the left and try to do this. Try to point your toes outside and inside. Look, I'm not moving from here. This movement from the whole leg is from this joint. This is something else. This is the rotation. Yes, also supination, pronation of this joint. But let's go now to the ankle. Try to keep the knee still and move only the toes. Okay? So now that you can think of these movements, we are going to try to define what we actually want to do. So, knee, meaning the whole leg, from the joint is not rotated, it's facing me. And we're going to stretch. And when we stretch, we don't want to do it like this. We want to stretch going with the outside of the foot on the air. Try to touch the floor with your big toe. So it's not this, it's more like this. And it's not this, it's like that, okay? So you have to choose to stretch and go with your toes outside, okay? Try again, flex and stretch, and flex and stretch. And when you stretch, be aware of not being doing this, okay? Look at your own foot and keep it from the middle to the outside, not to the inside. Other leg. Flex and stretch. Flex and stretch. This is about dance. It doesn't matter which technique you do, except in contemporary dance and folkloric dances, you will not stretch like this. You will always want to stretch the foot there. So if I'm doing a voleo, I'm doing a gancho, I'm doing a side step, I will never go like this, okay? Good. That was some basic about how this joint is working. If you didn't have time to control the joint, you practice then later with the video, you rewind, these are the possibilities of my joints. They can move in this way, and what we want is always stretch and to the outside, never like this, okay? So now we will see if we can apply these ideas to the walking, okay? So we are going to start with a very basic exercise, well, like we always do. Stay on the right leg, bend your knees, and we're going to stretch front and stretch side and stretch back. And we're going to try to pay attention to this movement. Every time we have the legs together, we're going to have the heel on the floor. So when we go out with the leg, we stretch the ankle, we flex. We stretch the ankle, we flex. We stretch the ankle, we flex. So we practice this. And remember, when you stretch, do it with the joint aligned properly. Not like this, and very important in the back, not like that. Okay? Let's go together. We do it first without the music and then with the music. Stay on the right leg. We start moving the left to rest a little bit, and we go front, collect, side, collect, back, collect. Remember, when you collect, heels, knees are bent, heel on the floor, okay? Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, okay? Change. ¿Me buscas, amor, un tango rítmico, no muy rápido? And right leg, front, collect, side, collect, back, collect, side. Another repetition. Then we go and with the music. Okay, good guys. Vamos, with the music. Stay on the right. A ver, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1. And 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1. Side. Don't move your hips. Don't move your standing. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. Back. Side. Front. Side. Collect. Back. Together. Side. One more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good guys, little warming up. Now we are going to walk. We are going to transfer the weight, and we're going to see how do we do this if we want to go to the toes. Okay? So basically, I'm going to give you some basic exercise. First, stay in a second position or a side step. And we're going to go up to the toes. Okay? Not really the toes, actually. Look, like we always say, we have the heel on the floor, the metatarsal, and the toes. These are like 3 positions. Position 1, position 2, let's say position 3. Yes, point, half point, and a whole foot in the floor. These are the basic options. So now what we're going to do is to go to the half point, not to the point for now, yes? So only half point, okay? Try to lift the heels up from the floor and keep your balance in the second position. When you do this, keep your hips back, don't go forward, okay? And your chest front. Let's go together. Second position, rise the heels and rest, and up and rest. And up, when you go down, go slowly, touch softly the floor with the heels. Don't fall, okay? And down, up and down, nice, relax. We go now in the fourth position. Bring your right leg forward, okay? I show you in profile. Right leg is forward. The weight is on the middle. And now you will lift, both heels, okay? Both heels are up. Try to keep 2 lines. Don't overcross and don't open too much. 2 lines. And stay on the front part of your foot, on the half point. And relax, switch. Lift. It doesn't matter if you lift just a little bit or high up, yes? Same thing here. Don't bring your hips forward. Try to stay with the same alignment, yes? Up and down, okay? One more time. Right leg forward, stretch, and down. Extension of the ankles, heels up, and down. Okay, good guys. So let's start with the next exercise. Let's go together. Stay on the right leg if you want. Keep the left leg back. And stretch and collect. We did this before. So easy. My standing knee is stretch and collect. And stretch and collect. Pay attention to the back foot. It's not twisted. We spoke about how to stretch the ankle before. So stretch the ankle in a nice way. Don't twist it, okay? And don't turn in from the hips. One more time. Stretch and collect. Switch the weight. Other leg. Stretch. Keep this knee completely stretched for now, okay? And collect. Look, don't move the hips. When you collect, your hips stay there. You're not doing this, okay? One more time. Look at my knees. Don't overcross. Don't open. Just go straight forward with the knee, okay? One more time. Good. We're going to develop this into the step. Switch the leg, one leg back. Collect, stretch the foot. Yes? And now look at this. We're going to slide and place the heel on the floor. Okay, let's practice this slowly. This is a bit of a more sophisticated, I wouldn't say advanced, but sophisticated technique because you need to know how to stretch your ankles, how to isolate the legs. Yes, so let's go slowly. Place the leg forward. Don't drop the hips. Keep the hips there and feel your standing foot. Tell me where the weight is. Okay, put the weight on the heel. Bring the weight to the toes. Go to the heel. Go to the toes. You see what happens on the front foot as I transfer my weight to the heel and to the toes. This is very technical, guys. I hope it's not boring for you. So when you go front with the weight, the foot slides. And then I can transport more weight. And now I'm in between the legs. And then I push the floor and I land. Okay? One more time. Stretch the leg. Go to the front of the standing leg. So you slide. Keep on sliding. And eventually you land on the new foot. One more time with the same leg, then we switch. Leg back, collect, extend, slide. Now I'm on both toes. Yes, usually I will be here. But now since we are doing this variation, walking on the toes, I'm on the metatarsal of both legs. I push from the back foot. You see, I stretch the ankle. And then I land. Okay? We switch to the other leg. Let me know if it's not clear, if you have questions. But you can always repeat later with me. Watch the class later and repeat. Stretch the toes forward. One more time. Yes, from here, no movement on the hips. And slide your weight from the heel of the standing leg, to the toes, to the middle. Now I'm both legs. I stop here so I show you the idea, and now I push from my left foot, from my back foot, forward until I land on this leg. One more time, same leg. And stretch, slide, transfer, land. Okay, one more time, and then we do continuously. Stretch forward, project the axis, stay in both legs, land on the front leg. Yes, I'm not jumping, I'm transferring continuously the weight from one leg to the other. Let's do a couple of steps in a row. Stay back with the free leg, project forward, slide, transfer, land, slide, transfer, land, slide, transfer, land. One more time. And 1 and 2 and 3. We are doing this on stretched knees. What happens if, when I'm here, I bend the standing knee and I land on a bend knee? Bending, sliding, bending. Okay? Should we try it as well? Project, bend, slide, and bend when you arrive. Project, slide, and bend. And there you go. Okay? One more time on stretch knees. I land on a stretch leg. Tuck and tuck. Okay? Now I go on a bend knee. Land, keeping always the same level. Yes? Stretch and land. And stretch and land. If you want, you can also slide, and at the very end, you snap the heel if you like to go toes and heel and toes and heel. Okay? But you can sometimes land on the toes when the music is more soft, more melodic. It's nice to go. Or even on accents, you can have an effect of sharpness when you do sacadas with your toes. Okay? Good. 1 minute break for me. Any question, any comment?
Yes, comments, but not questions. Massimo from Italy. Alain,
Hola, Massimo.
Alain from Toulouse. Julio from Italy. Peter from Brussels.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Celine.
Agus, Mexicano.
Hola, Agus. Okay, guys. So this was a bit of an advanced technique. All these things you can use, all this exercise, and step with the heel if you find it more comfortable. Basically, the 80%, 85% of the time when I'm dancing, I'm stepping on the heel. Yes, these are exceptions. These are moments when I choose to express the music. Okay, now I use the toes. Yes, but most of the time, I'm going with the whole foot. Okay? One more time. Let's try now the same idea to walk side. Let's go together. Transfer the weight. Look. Stay on the right. Stretch the left leg to the side. Bend the knee. Slide and try to go on the toes in the middle. Stay in the middle. And then you arrive. So you slide and you're on the toes. Okay, just for a second. You go through the toes. Slide and toes. And then you land. Slide and toes. Forward. Slide and toes. Okay? For this, you need to have certain muscle training on your ankles and your feet. You can use this when you walk, yes, a couple of steps, and then relax and walk normally. Yes, it's an ornament. Okay, guys, let's see how do we continue today. Don't forget video with your friends, Facebook friends, or in the social nets, to post it, to put like, and all these things that are also very important for us. It helps us with the commercial, which is a very important part of all these things. Let's see. Okay, good, nice. We're going to practice. How are we doing with the time? I can see the clock there. Thank you. We're going to practice this together. Let's go. Stay on the right. Go to the left. Arrive on the left knee. Make a torsion, pivot, and front. Okay, basically we're training a bit of dissociation. We did this before, transitions from side to front step. Now on a stretch knees, stretch the knee, you move the upper body. Once you move the upper body, you pivot the standing leg, and then you walk forward. Okay, let's go again. side, shoulders, pivot, walk. One more time. I want you to focus on this dissociation, okay? Look at my hands, are not moving. Yes, always in the same spot, pivot and walk forward. This foot, the right foot, is going from the back there in one continuous movement. I'm collecting, but I'm not stopping there. 1 and 2. Again, 7, 8. 1 and torsion pivot, 2 with a step. Again, let's repeat this pattern. 1 and 2. Other side, stay on the left, go to the right. Right, torsion, pivot, and go. Try to control the standing foot. Look, when I pivot, the heel is free of weight, it's moving. And I land and I press the floor with the heel. And then I walk, okay? One more time. Side and go. One more time. Side and go. One more time. 1 and 2. Okay, let's go back to the side. We are going to add the voleo. Voleo back, pivot front. Okay? Go side. Look, this foot goes from the side to the back and farther. 1 point, 2 points, third position. Pivot the hips and walk. Okay? Together, side on the right. Tango embrace. Side. My shoulders go on this way, but my foot goes on the opposite way. They meet there. Okay, let's go again. Side, pivot with voleo. One more time. Side, pivot, go. Again, side, pivot, and go. Change the side. Left, step to the right. Open the right shoulder. Don't pull from the arm. Go with the chest, okay? Voleo and hips. One more time. Side, foot in one direction, chest in the other. Hips and go. One more time. Side, pivot and go. Last. Side, pivot and go. Good. Let's go with the next exercise. Side, back. Okay, look, we're going to connect a side step with a fouette, with a lapis, pivot, and step back. Okay, this is already advanced. So very quick, lapis, stay on one leg, front, side, back, collect. Front, side, back, collect. Front, side, back, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. ¿Me pones Charlie, amor? We practice with the music.
Juan Pablo says he likes the walking style.
Nice.
A ver.
Cualquiera. Let's go with the music. Stay on the left. We start with the right leg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 no process, just back. Front, side, back, front, side, back. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, back, 1. Let's go quicker. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We have to do the movement short. Okay, let's go with the other one. Relax. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. ¿Me subes el retorno, amor? El rojito. Okay, good. Ahora ve la música. Okay, guys, let's go to the exercise we want to do today. Let's go to the side. we're going to turn. We're going to make a fouette, okay? Let's go together. Stay on the left. Go side. Turn the right leg 90 degrees. Now you do the lapis. Okay, one more time. Side, turn 90 degrees. Do the lapis. We are going to add another turn. Look. 1, 2, and walk. Okay, one more time. I go like this so you can see me. Stay on the left. Stay in profile. I should be on your left. Yes. And go to the right leg away from the screen. Pivot. And turn. So now you can still see me. Okay, one more time. Stay on the left. Go side. Turn. Leg and pivot. And walk. One more time. Stay on the right. Sorry, on the left. Take the step to the right. And now all together. From here, you can swing the leg if you want in one movement. Instead of pivoting before, you can do everything in one movement. Okay? So one more time. Go side. And now 180 degrees pivot and walk back. One more time. Go to the side and pivot. My knees are a little bit relaxed. Okay, let's go from the other side. Stay on the right. You should have the screen on your right. Walk to your left. And now first pivot the hips. Make the circle and turn and walk back. Again, stay on the right. Step away from the screen. Stay on the left leg. Pivot towards the screen. Make a circle, do a lapis, and pivot again to walk back. One more time. All together now. Go to the right. Swing your foot, pivot, and walk. Try to keep your chest facing the screen and turn your hips, and then you walk. One more time. 1, 2. Okay. Again. Side. And 1. And walk. Okay, guys? Some basics about transitions. Of course, you can combine both exercises. Front, voleo, side, circle, back. Yes? We're going to do one more for heroes with the music, but first we go without. We're going to do back, side, front. Easy. Back. This is to walk around your partner. Imagine your partner is there. Vení, partner, ¿me ayudas? Take a look. Sometimes you are dancing and you can walk. You can walk around your partner. Yes? These moments when you can walk around her. Yes? Basically, I'm doing back, side, front today. Look. Back, side, front. Sí, vamos a hacer los boleos, tranquila. The back, side, front. Yes? Around her. This is what we're going to practice. The Angelis, ¿me pones? Algo así. Okay, guys. Very simple. Stay on the right. Let's go back. Let's go side. And let's go front. Now the walking technique is different. It's not with the toes. It's very relaxed. I'm stepping on the whole foot. Yes? Bend your knees if you want. But the important thing is walk stable. Walk in 2 lines. Don't overcross. Stable. And now here, stable. 2 lines, okay? Now, let's try to add the torsion. When I go back, my chest is to my right. Now I switch the side. Yes? It's like the hero technique for followers. It's exactly the same, but we walk a bit different because we have no high heels on. Yes, back, side, front. Try to keep this hand here. We go with the tango embrace, yes? Try to keep the same distance between your hand and your head here, okay? Don't switch when you make torsions. And back, side, front. Back, side, front. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Música maestra.
Te voy a peinar para que después no me digas.
Sorry guys, we have some
Okay.
technical problems. Let's go.
Bueno, a ver, vamos con este.
Música. Back, side. No, it's too quick. Let's be very and back, side, front. Back, side, front. back, side, front. Pay attention to the torsion. And back, side, front, back, torsion, front, and back, torsion, front. Collect the legs in the transitions. 1 and 2 and front. Yes? Try to go here, not just going to the side. 1 and 2, okay? Back, side, front. Back, side, front. Back, side, front. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3.
Como el sol hace mucho me alegraba de día, hoy me alegra en la noche la caricia lunar.
Easy.
Mi bohemia se hunde en su melancolía, mi bohemia la
If you
busca
want,
misteriosa y fatal.
You put all the exercise together.
En mi pieza, en mi lúgubre pieza.
You have this complete figure, okay? Good, enough with the basic technique. Now we go. Okay, that was a bit about walking, about giros. It's one more thing I want to do, guys, with you. Let's see how to walk in a circle. This is when we teach classes and then we teach a figure when the man has to walk around the woman. Sometimes men struggle with how to walk around my partner without bringing her out of the axis, yes? So basically what we want to try now is this. Stay on the right leg and turn out the left leg. Basically, I'm bringing the middle of my left foot to the heel. It's like making a T with your feet, yes? Basically, this leg is turned out and going there, okay? Imagine a circle in the floor, but with two lines, two parallel lines, yes? And each foot stay on its line, is not crossing, yes? So bring one foot around, this is turn out, and this one will turn in, okay? Let's check this foot now. Stay on the left. This foot will do this. It feels funny, but it's important you practice this. The toes are going to the heel, kind of. Here is turn out, and here is turn in. Try to stay on the left and turn in the right leg. Yes, stay on the right and turn out the left leg. You see, the left is going around. One more time, switch. This is going in a circle. Okay.
And you're going with the whole surface of the foot on the floor.
Yes, I'm not stretching the ankle. I'm going from the heel. The heel is going back. I'm not going like this. Yes, I don't stretch. Yes, you could do that, but first go with the heel, easy. Okay, I stretch a little bit, but since the step is very short, I don't get to stretch the ankle fully. I just go halfway. It's like very short steps. You can, if you want, we can practice in a line. Look, come forward to the screen, stay on the left, and walk in two lines in a line with very short steps. The toes are at the level of the heel. Look, it's very small, it's not here. It's very small step, yes? Like really tiny. Like when you dance Milong in double time, for example. And now go forward. Two lines, short steps. Back, two lines. Feel the metatarsal, the half point on the floor, but the heel is not up, it's low, okay? And then land. Okay, heel is low. It's not in the floor, it's not like this, but it's low, okay? And two lines. Okay, now when you have this, I'll show you from profile so you see how small the steps are. Yes, it's like this, very small, because sometimes you want to walk quick around your partner, so you need to go with small steps. So let's go from here, stay on the right. First thing we do is turn out the left, turn in the right, turn out the left, turn in the right. And you walk in two parallel lines. One line for the inside foot, one line for the outside foot, like an onion, yes? Two rings, okay? And try to walk with very small steps. You have to feel stable. Again, from beginning, now we are going to add a torsion. My upper body is to the right, and it stays there. Hips, shoulders, 45 degrees. And I keep that, and I walk around. Okay? It's not so easy. Nice. Should we try the other side? Stay on the left, torsion to the left, and turn out and in. This feels more weird. I don't know if I ever used this side, but stay on the left, chest to your right, and we walk forward in the same idea, small steps in a circle. One foot turn in, the other one turn out. One is turn in, the other one is turn out, okay? I show you a very quick example. Yeah, with your partner, you say, we want to turn here in the spot, and then look, my left foot comes around, and I start to walk around her. Yes? Okay, good. This is a classical situation, but you need to know the technique to walk around. Okay, now we're going to work. I have a mate. Let me know if you have questions. Today is a very dry technique class with a lot about how to move the body, but it's important. We have a little sequence to practice. We will start on the right leg. We will take a front step, a pivot, and a side step. Okay? One more time. Stay on the right. Front, pivot, side. One more time. Chest to your right. Front, upper body, pivot, side. We practiced this today, kind of in a line. Now it's 90 degrees. Again, front step, 2 lines, chest to your right. Pivot your upper body. Sorry, make a torsion with your upper body. And pivot your hips and go to the side. Now, you will pivot on the right leg and cross the left leg behind. Let's practice this together. Stay on the right. Keep the left leg to the side position. Make a circle to cross. One more time. Make a circle to cross. When you cross, the front leg, the right leg, is bent, and the back leg is a bit more stretched, completely stretched or a bit more stretched. But the front leg is bent, yes? Okay, side, stay on the right, circle, cross behind. Posición lateral, paso lateral, círculo con la pierna izquierda, cruzo la izquierda atrás. We're going to add a quarter turn. Okay, guys? My right foot is turning a quarter towards my left. Let's go together. Circle, pivot, cross. One more time. Stay on the right. Circle, pivot, cross. Again. Easy. Change other leg. Stay on the left. Right leg, side, and cross back. Again. Circle, cross back. Look, when I cross, I'm not doing like this. Please check that the whole surface of the foot is on the floor. Don't twist it like that, okay? One more time. Side, and foot is stretched, ankle is stretched. Now you flex to collect. Look, stretch, flex, and collect. Again, side. Good. We go with quarter turn to the right, and quarter. Again, quarter. Again. Good. Change. We go half turn. Okay? Ready? I go like this. So after the turn, you can see me. Stay in profile. Stay on the right leg. Left leg side to the screen. Yes, you look to your left and you see me. And we pivot. 180 degrees. Again, stay on the right. Pivot and left leg hooked behind. And 1. And cross. Nice. Switch. Stay on the left. Right leg to the screen. And pivot. Am I doing right? Yes. I was like this. Yes, sorry. Confused with the camera. Let's go, guys. Pivot and cross. Again, stay with the right leg on the right. Pivot and cross. Good. Let's go from beginning. So we have weight on the right leg, step with the left, pivot and side. Now you won't see me. Don't do it. Let's go again. Don't do it. Take a look fast and then we do together. Front, pivot, side, and now pivot, cross. Now you see me again. Okay, let's go together. Half of the exercise you won't see me, but hear my voice. Stay on the right. Step forward with the left. Pivot 90 degrees. Open the side step. Transfer the weight to the right. Now pivot on the right. Cross the left leg behind. Good. Again. Weight on the right. Step, pivot, side, pivot, cross. Okay? A bit more dynamic. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. Nice. One more repetition. 7, 8. Left leg forward. Step, and side, and cross. Now, stay there. When you cross, you did this. When you cross, you put the weight on the back leg, and you will do a rock on that leg. Let's practice this together. Put the weight on the left, cross the right leg in front, but without weight. All my weight is on the back foot, on the left. The right one has no weight. And I'm pivoting a quarter left. One more time. Stay on the left, right leg cross in front, heel on the floor, whole surface on the floor, but no weight. Pivot, a quarter, and a quarter. Another quarter, another quarter. One more time. Quarter, 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 quarter. Switch. Stay on the right. Cross the left in front. No weight on the left. Bend the knee. And quarter, 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 quarter. When you pivot, don't move the free foot. Keep both feet really together, okay? Not like this. Really nice and compact, like in a box. And quarter, quarter, that was half, sorry, quarter. Switch again, we go half turn. Stay on the left, cross the right in front, pivot, half turn, pivot, half turn. Pivot, half, pivot, and half. Switch to the right, cross the left in front. We go to the right, on the right, to the right, okay? Half turn. Upper body and hips. Upper body and hips, upper body and hips. Nice. The sequence from the beginning. Stay on the right, left leg forward, pivot side, pivot cross, switch the weight to the left, and rock. Okay? One more time. Stay on the right, left leg forward. Oops. Pivot side, cross behind, switch, pivot on that leg. One more time. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, again, stay on the right. Front, pivot, side, pivot, cross, switch, and rock. Mate. Next movement. We're going to do this together. Bueno. No tardes mucho que quiero mostrar después la combinación. ¿Sí? Okay, guys. Next movement. Stay on the right. Bring the left leg forward. Look. Remember today we say we have these options. Metatarsal and point, half point, and heel. Now we're going to cross the left leg in front over the right and stepping on the metatarsal. Okay? Look. Stay on the right. Bring the left leg over and the toes, the half point, yes, this part of the foot is about the middle or the same point like my standing leg, yes? Cross it not too much, just like there, yes? And try to transfer the weight to that leg. One more time. Stay on the right. Step on that leg. Transfer the weight. One more time. Stay on the right. Bend the knee. Cross the left. Press the floor with the metatarsal. And transfer the weight. If you are not trained, it might be that when you put the weight, your heel goes down. Don't worry. Yes? If you don't have the strength or whatever, when you put the weight, your heel will fall. Don't worry, you train this slowly with the heel on the floor is also okay, yes? But if you have the possibility, stay on the toes and switch. Look what the other leg is doing. Stay on the right, cross the left over. Now I take the right leg up and step. One more time, stay on the right, cross the left over, switch the weight to the left, voleo, and step. Good, here we go. So we are here, cross. When I step on that leg, I pivot and walk. Let's try this, it's a bit complicated. We do only a quarter. Cross the left over, step on the metatarsal, pivot a quarter, and walk. One more time. Right leg with the weight, left leg over, metatarsal, pivot, and go. One more time. Cross, shoulders, voleo, walk. Cross, and walk. Okay, so don't do. We go all together. I show you. Yes, all together. Then we do it together. Step, pivot, side, cross, and rock. Bring the back leg front, step, voleo, and walk. Okay? Should we try it together? Stay on the right leg. Step with the left. Pivot inside. Enrosque back. Yes? Enrosque there. Take the left leg forward. Cross it. Step, pivot, and walk. One more time from the very beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and walk. One more time. Weight on the right. Left leg front. Pivot side. Cross back and rock. Left leg forward. Pivot and walk. Okay, guys, how is it going? One more time and I'll show you with Juli why are we doing this. Stay on the right leg, left, pivot, side, pivot, cross, and rock. Left, pivot, and walk. Let's see if it works. Let's say we are here. 1 and 2. This is a very typical combination to start a hero in this direction. Yes, from here you can do different things. Today we have an enrosque back there. Look, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, now comes enrosque. And then I step forward and then we go. Okay, one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And then we go. One last time. You can practice with your partner later, yes? 1 and back, side, front, pivot, back, side, front, and go back. Okay? Remember, you have to walk back forward when she walks back. Okay, guys, last exercise for today. One more to relax a bit. I want you to practice something. This is more basic, but I forgot to do it before, and I want to do it now. I have a stylist here. It's okay?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Good, guys. Look, practice this with me. It's very simple. But it will make you look more advanced, more professional. Oops. Stay with the hips there, meaning keep a curve here. Yes? Don't do this. All right? And bend your knees. Bend both knees. Put the weight on the right leg. And stretch your left leg forward. Yes, here, when you're there, bring your chest slightly forward and make a torsion. Can we practice this? Look, forward, torsion, okay? Head is straight, shoulders parallel to the floor, torsion. And with your chest, you go front. You see, it's a bit like a cat. It's a very active position. It's very active in the sense that you're not like this, you're going towards your partner, okay? Good, switch to the other leg. Torsion to the free leg, to the right leg. I turn around so you can see me, yes? Keep the screen on your right. Right leg is forward, hips back, foot front, yes, and forward. Good. You can put the heel on the floor, you can keep it up, you can turn out the leg as you want. Torsion, okay? Good. So what are we going to do now? The transition between a step into that, okay? This will make your dance look a bit more professional. You're walking, look, I'm going with a stretch on a stretch knee and I bend into this position. It's like a parada, okay? When you do a parada, you can do it with the weight in the middle, you can do it with the weight in the back. Yes, but this is a typical situation. You will be through this position in many situations. So this posture is like, it's called like a posture because it's a fixed image, yes? You need to understand how the body is placed. Hips back, chest open, leg dissociated from the hips forward, bending the standing knee if you want, heel on the floor, okay? So let's go together. Stay on the left. Let's walk like we did in the beginning. On the toes, stretch knee. When you arrive, you bend as you collect. You see, I bend this knee when I bring the foot together, and there I go, from the side. Stay on the left, you look forward, I go side so you can see me. Walk on the right leg, stretch knee, bend as you collect. Look, when I bend, I don't move the hips, keep them there. Bend as you collect, torsion, and front. One more time. Step and down, okay? If you want the first step, snap the foot. Foot, oops, and down. I show you with my partner how this looks, yes, when you're dancing. Let's say, for example, you're having a basic step and you want to go into a parada, yes? If you have this quality on the footwork and the knee, it looks more professional, yes? So the idea is that you can look more elegant and more professional. For this, gracias, amor, you need to learn how to use your body, basically coordinating knees, bending the knee with collecting the leg, not moving the hips, yes? Practice this. Bend and collect, stretch. Bend and collect and present your foot. One more time. Bend the standing knee, collect the legs, present your foot. Eventually, you can do something else from there, or into the aguja. Yes, things like this. But you need to coordinate 1 and 2. Okay, this is the exercise basically. Walk on a stretch knee, bend the standing knee, coordinating with a free leg, moving nice and easy. For this, you need to know how to stretch the foot. If you do all this and your foot is like this, it's not worth the effort, yes? So that's why the beginning of the class was stretching the ankle properly. So when you want to look professional, you can do it nice and elegant. It's funny when you see somebody wanting to look professional and like making a pose or something and the foot looks like you have no clue about dance. So you need to try to know how to align the ankle. And then if you want to say, okay, I step up, I try that my dance looks more elegant and I want to use the toes, you do it properly, yes? And you don't go with the foot like this, okay? So that was the main idea of the class. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if there's any question, any comment.
We have a comment. Juan Pablo is saying that the hero you were practicing is difficult, but it's working.
Yes, great.
And Peter is saying, it looks like the foot is turned a little.
Yes and no.
It looks like the foot is turned a little, so the little toe is on the ground and the big toe lifts a little.
Yes, it looks like, but if you turn out, you do it from your hips. It's not the foot. My foot is not moving, yes? The foot is always on, the alignment of the ankle is always the same. If I want to turn out, I do it from the hip, but not like this, yes? You don't turn the foot. I know what you mean. It looks like, and you're right, it looks like. But in case you can do it without that. You can go here and you can go there. If you turn out, it's from the hips, yes? It's this joint turning the whole leg out, yes? but it's not the foot collapsing. In that point, my little toe is on the floor. I could have the big toe on the floor and the heel on the floor, yes, without turning out. It doesn't matter. Both are okay. Very important, when you do this, look at the knee. You bring the knees together, yes? Don't do it like this, okay? And you can perfectly go with the foot forward. Always out, yes? You don't need to turn out. You can turn out, yes? But when the weight is there, it's never on the outside. I never put the weight on the outside of my foot. If I touch the floor with the outside, with a small toe, it will be without weight on it, okay? So if I do this, it's turn out from the top, small toe, like you say, Peter, is on the floor, but there's no weight. I will never go with the weight on the small toe. When I put the weight, I turn and I go with the weight on the middle inside of the foot. Okay?
Peter says, so ballet turn out from hips.
Yeah, this is not exclusively from ballet, yes. In ballet, you also turn out from your knee.
But in this case,
it's from the hips, yes. There's no way that you turn out the foot. The ankle is a joint that you don't turn out, yes. You have a rotation possibility, yes, this. But you will actually do a pronation, not a supination. You will always go like this with the foot. It's like a turning. The foot is going like this. Even if I turn out here, my foot is going opposite. It's not going out, okay? Foot is pronated, hip can be supinated.
Bien. Juan Pablo dice, gracias por la clase magistral. Agus dice, bonita combinación, difícil pero posible, muy bien
Agus,
aclarada.
En un par de semanas empezamos a probar todo esto en vivo, ¿eh? Vamos que falta poco, aguante.
En vivo, vida real.
En vida en 3D, in real life. In a couple of weeks we can try all this out in the group classes, I hope, here in Berlin at least.
Bueno.
Okay guys, thank you very much for being there. Don't forget to share this video, to get the link and post it and copy it in your Facebook or in the groups, your Tango groups. And if you want and you can support us with a donation, will be great. You have the information in the description of the video and in tangoberlin.com. Remember, this Wednesday is a very important class because we are streaming. We will be there with the chat, but the class is a recorded class. We did it in Glersens Ballhaus. For the people that is not from Berlin, Glersens Ballhaus is a beautiful room in the center of Berlin that has been having social dances since 1900, kind of 1910. 1913. It was a long time ago.
And the construction, the building is from the fin de 1800.
And from the end of 1800. A very old building. Now it's going to be renovated, but we could sneak in. And from the second floor, this is Spiegelsaal, a very nice room. I hope you enjoy to have a change for a while and see and take part of our classes on Wednesday at 7 o'clock, the advanced class from the Spiegelsaal in Berlin. If it happens that you can come to Berlin in the future and visit the city, check this Ballhaus out. They have always a great food, a nice restaurant.
Bar.
Yes, and in the summer you can have a beer outside, a beer garden, a restaurant outside. And yes, sometimes there is dance evenings, tango evenings, but we don't know. We hope this place is open for the public soon. I think it might happen very soon. Yes, but we had the chance. Yes, the restaurant and maybe tango or something as soon as we can dance. Okay, she's kicking me out. Bye guys, see you.
Okay, hello girls, hola chicas.
Oh, Margarita is there. Hola Margarita.
Hola Margarita, bienvenida de nuevo.
How are you? We met a friend of you in a show we did yesterday, yes. On Saturday, an Italian friend of you.
An Italian friend.
Yes.
They're taking pictures and making a video.
Yes, if you want to see, we had a little performance on Saturday. It's on Facebook in an online event as well. Yes. Veladas Tangueras, very nice from Maria Mondino. And we did improvise some tangos there. So if you want, I think you can find the video in our Facebook.
It was a tango evening with very nice music, live music.
Silvia Savionis está ahí.
Hola Silvia. Hello.
Thanks to you, Silvia. Hablanos en español, che, Silvi, dale.
Bueno, chicas, are you ready? Todas hablamos en español hoy.
Yes, we are ready. Woo!
Okay, bueno, let's start with the warming up in English. And in between, let me know who is there, who is going to join the class, from where are you joining the class. Today is the class number 12, so already in this class, we are very happy about that. So let's start. Let's start with the warming up. Feet together, shoulders. Remember, we will try all the time when we do keep shoulders back and down, open your chest. Now keep together and the knees together, hips over the heels, try to don't go front. And in this position, keeping knees together, bend.
Mireille is still there. Mireille is working hard.
Yes, Mireille is working every Monday, 2 hours.
Yes, hard work.
Intense.
I hope we can meet in person one day. We will organize something.
Bend
Hopefully.
and stretch. Bend and stretch. Good. Same in a side step. This warming up is important to
warm up.
To start to como despertar el cuerpo.
To awake the body.
To awake the body. Yes, and to try to feel and to find the correct posture. Always we will align the hips over the heels, don't go forward. Good. Let's work like in a mirror. Stretch your ankle and then flex, stretch, flex, stretch. Try to stretch as much as you can. Flex, stretch, flex, stretch, flex, stretch. Good. Change, stretch, y flex, stretch, flex, stretch, flex, stretch. Last time, change, and now try to find the balance, stay over one leg, and we will do cycles going outside. Bien, ¿alguien dice algo ahí?
Giulio, troppo bravi. Danke, Giulio. Grazie, danke.
Other side, inside.
Grazie a tutti gli italiani.
Okay, change. Find the balance. And circles. Big and slow. Good. Other side, inside. Perfect. Change. So let's walk in a mirror. Stay over your right leg. And we go front in 2 lines, 2 parallel lines. Don't cross your legs. Stretch your ankle. Collect, side. Collect, back again. 2. Don't open too much. And collect. Again, front, side, back, side, and front, back, side, and change. Other leg. Vamos con música. ¿Me pones algo? Lo que quieras. Change your leg and continue with the music. Stretch your ankle. We go front, side, back, and collect. Again, front, side, back, collect, front, side, back, collect, front, side, back. Now we go to the side. Again, E, front, side, back, side, side, collect, front, side, back, side, collect. Again, E, front, side, back, side, side. Again, front, side, back, side, collect, side, collect. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other leg. Front, back, side, collect, side, collect. Front, side, back, side, collect, side, front, side, side, collect, side, 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 collect, side, collect. We do the same bending. Let's go together. Bend, front, side, back. And now we go from this bending to a bigger side step, bending as well, and then we stretch. One more time. Front, side, back, side, stretch. And now we go up, change, change, down. Yes? Remember, every time we do this kind of ornament, we cross the knee, we go up, my knee is in the middle of my body, then I change only the foot from one side to the other, and I go down. Yes? One more time. Up, change, change, down. Up, change, change, down. All together. Then we go to music. Bend your knee, and we go front, side, back, side, stretch, up, change, change, down. And we go to the other side. Front and bend. Front and bend. Yes? Keep the alignment between your knee and your big toe. Yes? Be careful with this. And then we go with the circle. Front, side, back. We go to the side. Stretch, up, change. Front, side, back, side, stretch, up, change, change, down. Front, side, back, side, stretch, y up, change, change, down. Vamos con música. Un bizarrely. Okay, we do this with the music. Let's start over the left leg. Tango break. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 7, 8.
Siento que tu voz de cálido metal entona su canción final. Palabra de dolor que hiere. Es este adiós de nieve. Fuiste para mí motivo de vivir. Te vas de mi corazón. Mañana no estarás aquí, cerquita mío.
Last time.
Mañana no estarás y yo me moriré de hastío. Me cuesta imaginar que has de partir.
Bien.
Dodifa Claudia says greetings from Stockholm, Sweden.
Hello, Claudia. Welcome. Okay, let's continue with the warming up. Now we will do a rhythmic sequence to continue with this warming up before we walk. Let's do this. Stay over your right, and we will take one step forward, collect, side, collect, and back. Again, front, side, back. One more time. Front, side, collect, back. Again. Y, dos, tres, y, cuatro, y. Front, side, back. Y, front, side, back, front, side, back. Very easy. Let's go with the music. Vamos con un darienzo. Over the right leg. Tango embrace, shoulders back. Ready? Ready? Y. Back.
Poco tiempo atrás era tu querer la luz.
Let's add some ornaments. We go front, touch. My knees are together, my legs are together, yes? And be careful with the alignment of the foot. Try to keep it vertical. Don't twist your foot and try to stretch the ankle, yes? So we go front, touch, directly to the side. Again, front, touch, side, collect. Again, front, touch, side. E, front, touch, side. Front, touch. No. And when we go back, we will cross, we will do a little voleo front on the floor. Yes? So we go back, cross. Remember, cross your knee. Don't leave your knee the other side. So back, cross, stretching the ankle. I show you in front of you. 1 and 2. Back, cross. Front and back, cross. Yes? Vamos con música.
Vamos con música.
Over the right leg. Tango embrace.
Subí un poquito.
No, no quiero estar.
Que alumbraba mi existencia y para los dos, pues tan solo ayer no existía la palabra ausencia. El nuestro era el amor de los 20 años, amor de Margarita y de Dubái, pero lo de siempre un desengaño, al final nos tuvo que apartar. ¿Qué importa que me digan que has cambiado y un brillante has colocado en el sitio del corazón? ¿Qué importa si te fuiste de mi lado? Porque pues tu cariño lo pagué con maldad y con traición.
let's continue with the walking, and then we have a lot of ornaments. So let's relax a little bit with the walking, and then we continue with a lot of ornaments. Okay. In the beginning of the class, we were stretching the leg back. Remember, we do this all the time in 2 parallel lines. Same when we walk forward and backward. So collect and stretch. Remember, when you stretch, try to involve the position of your hips. So don't go forward with it. Try to stretch from here to your foot. Yes, a diagonal back. And keeping the position of your hips, collect and stretch. If you can, stretch your ankle, keep the contact with the floor, and stretch in 2 parallel lines. 1 line for each leg. Bien, upper body forward, other leg. Stretch, check the position of your hips, collect, and try to check if you are stretching into parallel lines or if you cross your legs, if you stretch your ankle. Okay, let's walk forward. I am over my left leg, tango embrace, collect, and now we go with the upper body and step with your heel. Collect, upper body heel, collect, upper body heel. And between each step, we are again in the position we've been practicing. Step, collect. Vamos con la música.
Sí, ¿qué música
Let's go with the
quieres?
music. Un distarli. Over the left leg. Let me know how is it working the walking. I know that it's difficult. It's something we always need to practice. Now we are walking very slow. We always do stop, collect, stop, collect. And now I was doing it without stopping. I was stepping in the strong beat. 1, 2, 1, 1. And what? Yeah, so it's difficult. We are walking very slow, but I hope it's working. So if you can write me a comment. And let's continue with the walking backward. Same position. And today we will bend the knees. And I would like, instead of...
Amor, ¿puedo hacer un comentario? I want to make a comment about about the walking technique. There's many ways to walk. There's many techniques. We usually teach first the basics, the most important, and sometimes the more difficult, and the things we use the most. But there's different ways to walk forward and to walk backwards according to the context. One thing is when you're doing ochos, one thing is when you're walking in a line, different is when you're walking backwards in a hit or in open embrace.
When you are in close embrace or in open embrace.
If you're dancing quick or slow.
Yes, now we are practicing more the walking for close embrace. That is why I say we go first forward with the upper body. But sometimes, if we are dancing in open embrace, this is
it's also
possible.
A technique. So this is because sometimes people say, I learned this or I learned that. You have to think there's many ways, many techniques that you apply for different things. And when you teach and when you learn, you cannot work in everything at the same time. So you have to choose where to start. The most important is that you know your body, you know how it works, you know how to stretch the foot properly, how to align your legs, and then you can decide if you stretch the foot, if you bend your knees, and things like that. Yeah,
This is the difficult part of tango. We have many possibilities, so we have to practice different ways to do each step.
Yeah, but it's at the same time the good part of tango, no? Because it what make it more rich in
Infinito.
Yes.
Hay un comentario.
Margarita, when walking forward, the weight is on the metatarsal, but more on the inner part, under the big toe, right? I tend to fall on the outer part, she says. When, yes.
Yes, we always need to step. Always the weight is more over the big toe and the toe that is beside the big toe.
Yeah, that she's falling out can be because she's overcrossing the leg.
Maybe because you cross instead of walking in two parallel lines.
Yes.
You are crossing a little bit.
And can be because she's turning out unconsciously from the hip. Once she puts the weight, in the moment of transferring, I mean, she go forward, and when she transfer the weight, if the hips turn out, the knee falls outside.
Yes.
So you need to control the position of the knee from the hip, actually, from the joint of the hip.
Yes, this joint and the alignment of the knee over the big toe.
Yeah.
But it's not only the knee, like Santi said, it's
the knee is controlled from the hip, actually.
Yes.
To move the knee, you need to control the hip joint.
So check if you are stepping into parallel lines, check the alignment of your knee, and then we see.
Yeah, try to stay, like you say, try to stay with the weight aligned on the middle inside of the foot.
Yes. Okay, let's continue with the walking backward. We always practice to stretch the leg and to step exactly in the same spot. Today, I would like to practice a bit of this, trying to do a bigger step. So stay over your left leg, stretch the right, and in this position, we will push back with the standing leg. Push back, and then very important, toes. Yes, so stretch, push a little bit, toes, and now we push more with the standing leg to be able to arrive to the back leg. Again, stretch. ¿Cómo se dice esto? Empujar, slide. So stretch, slide, and push. And then we stretch, slide, and push. Yes, one more time. Over the left leg, stretch to parallel lines. Remember, before we arrive, we need to do this movement with our toes and then the heel. Stretch, slide a little bit, toes and push, and stretch. Slide, push, stretch, slide, push, stretch. Again. Stretch back, slide, push to collect, and stretch. Slide, push to collect, and stretch. Slide, push to collect, and stretch. Slide, collect. One last time. Over the left leg, stretch, slide, collect, and stretch. Slide, collect, and stretch. Slide, collect, and stretch. Okay. Let's continue. I will take a bit of water. And let's continue with a nice ornament you can do in different situations of the dance. I will have an idea. Podemos hacer un 8 y,
Sí.
y caminamos después.
Un 8.
So, for example, from the 8, this ornament. Yes, one more time.
¿Lo cruzas atrás al final o no?
Yes. It's like a voleo, voleo back, voleo front, cross, and then we continue. Muchas gracias.
Muchas de nada.
So let's do the following. I show you first in front of you, then we practice together. We'll turn. So I'm over my right leg. I take one step back, and we will do like a voleo front. Yes, again, cross your knee, stretch, and don't go back. Is the foot touching my standing leg? Yes, not farther than that. Again, I go back, voleo, front. Yes, again. 1, 2, 3, collect. Back, front. Let's do this together. Back, voleo, front, collect. Back, voleo, front. Back, voleo, front, collect. If you can, go with your foot here. Yes? Back, 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 voleo, front, y. Voleo, front, y, back, voleo, front, y. Last time, other leg, over the left. Ready? And back, voleo, front, collect. Back, voleo, front, collect. Back, voleo, front. A bit faster. 1, y, 2, y. 1 and front. Back, voleo, front. Back, voleo, front. Back, voleo, front. Again, very important, the position of the hips. When you take the back step, align your hips over your standing leg. Yes? If your hips are forward, it's possible to do the ornament. So to be able to do the ornament, your hips, head, shoulders, hips should be over the back foot, and then you do the ornament. Yes? So back and front, back and front, back and front. Yes? Okay, we continue. Now let's do your knees together. I'm over my left leg. I will go with my right leg beside, with my right foot beside. It's a bit funny, this position, but practice this. It will have sense in the next exercise. Yes? Okay, one more time. And now we will do a circle and we will cross. So up, cross. is like doing a circle and crossing behind. But first the foot is going outside, is cross, yes? If you can, it's not necessary to keep the legs really together. You can have a bit of space, yes? And cross. Again, ready, over your left leg, and cross, collect, and cross, collect, and cross, collect, and cross, collect. Last time. If you can, try to stretch your foot during the cycle. Other leg, over the right leg. Let's practice first this funny position, and then we cross. We cross, but we don't change the weight. Again, circle and cross, and circle, cross, and cross, and cross, and cross, and cross. Okay, now let's add a little pivot. Over the left leg, we will turn to the right. We will do first this movement, and during the circle, we do the pivot. Again, up, pivot, collect, up, pivot, collect. First, go with the upper body, cross, collect, upper body, cross, collect, upper body, cross, collect, upper body, cross, collect, cross, collect, and cross, collect. Change, other leg. Again, remember when you bend of your hips, the alignment, over the right. We go first with the upper body, and cross, collect, and cross, collect, and cross, collect, and cross, collect. Last time. And cross. Bien. Okay, let's combine the previous ornament with this one. I'll show you first in front. Front, one leg front. We do the first ornament and the second one. I show you in very slow motion. I am doing the first ornament. Then I go to the floor, and from here, I do the second one. Front and back. In between, touch against the floor. So, ornament. Go to the floor and do the second one. One more time, slow motion. Ah, no lo hicimos sin pivot. Bueno, es verdad. Sí, let's practice this first without the pivot. Let's do only front, back. Good point. Okay. I turn around. So we do together. Front, stretch your ankle, and we do front. Go to the floor and cross. Again. Front and cross. Again. One and two. And 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Last time. 1 and 2. Let me know how is it working. If you have any question, if it's clear. Let's continue with the other leg. And then we add the pivot. Over the right leg. Front. Very slow first. Voleo. Go to the floor and back. Front, ornament, back. Front, ornament, cross. Front, ornament, cross. Front, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Last time, 1 and 2. Okay, let me know if it's working. I would like to add the pivot now. Stay over your left leg. We will turn to the right. Go forward with the right. We go, I show you in slow motion, front, cross, and again, voleo and cross. Again, voleo and cross. Again, voleo and cross. Other leg. It's difficult with high heels alone, but then with your partner will be much more easier. Forward, go front with your left leg. We do the first ornament and cross.
Mireille says it's working. Thumbs up.
Great. Thank you, Mireille, for your comment. Front, voleo and cross. Front, voleo and cross. Front, voleo and cross. Front, voleo and cross. Okay, let's apply this into the ochos backward. 45 degrees, over the right leg, stretch your left. First, let's do some ochos back to warm up, and then we apply this into the ochos. Collect, pivot, stretch, and collect, pivot, stretch, collect, pivot, stretch, collect, pivot, stretch, collect, pivot, stretch, collect, pivot, stretch. When we do the ochos, again, very important, when you stretch your leg, two parallel lines, again, it's the same, but in this situation, it's more difficult because we are doing a dissociation. We are with our upper body in one direction and with our hips in another one. In this moment is the moment when we tend or to cross or to twist the foot. So keep this correction in mind. Again, 45 degrees, make a torsion, stretch in two lines, two parallel lines, and we collect, pivot only with the hips, and we stretch. Again, collect, pivot, stretch, collect, hips, stretch, collect, hips, stretch, collect, hips, stretch, collect, hips, stretch. One more time, ochos.
Margarita says a very nice ornament.
Great. And, qué bueno que te gusta, Marga. Vamos con sobre la derecha. Over the right leg, we stretch. Last time, ochos, and collect, pivot, stretch. 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 Last time, pivot, stretch. Okay. Let's add the ornament now. Again, over the right leg, we will do first to the left leg. Over the left, we take one step, and now we do the ornament. Front and cross. And then we do back, collect, pivot. Again, front and cross. Back, collect, pivot, stretch, ornament, cross, back, collect, pivot, stretch, ornament, cross. Yes? Again, I know it's difficult alone with all the information, torsion, and everything, but let's go slow. Over the left leg, stretch the right leg, and we go. To be able to movement, remember, we need to place our hips in this case. So stretch, we transfer, and now we do the ornament, front and cross. For the cross, in this moment, we have two options. Or we cross stretching the ankle, or we go with the whole surface of the foot on the floor. Yes? Or on the floor. But in the two cases, keep again over the left leg. 1, 2, cross, back, collect, pivot, stretch, arrive, ornament, stretch, back, collect, sorry, pivot, stretch, back, ornament, stretch, collect, pivot. ¿Lo podremos hacer con música así tan lento? I would like to practice this with music, but we will do it slow because...
Musicalizarli.
Sí, vamos a musicalizarli. With music, but very slow. Over the left leg. Stretch the right leg. Ready? Back. Ornament. Stretch. Okay. Slower. Ready? 1, 2, 4, pivot, stretch. 1, up, music, because with music it will be very difficult. Again, last time to the left leg, then we do the right. Over the left, right leg back, ready, and 1, 2, 3, stretch, collect, pivot, stretch, arrive, ornament, stretch, collect, pivot, stretch, arrive, ornament, stretch, collect, pivot, last time, arrive, ornament, stretch, collect. Other side, or we don't do the other side and we go to the next. What do you think? Giro, con adornos. Sí. Okay, let's continue. Today we do only one side because I would like to continue with a giro with ornament. And in general, I do this ornament only with my left leg, as I showed you before. It's not an ornament that we will do all the time, from one side to the other.
Me hacen trabajar hoy.
So remember, if you are doing ochos, is an ornament that you will do only one time with one side. Muchas gracias.
Adiós.
Okay, let's continue with the giro. Let me know how was it working. And let's continue with this exercise. I would like to practice with you a giro, but with different elements. With gancho, with ornament, and then we see if we have time.
So you assume already they've been following you, learning the basics of giro,
yes.
all the transitions that you've been practicing for many, many classes. Today is a class number 12, so we can already add a topping to giro.
Yes, this is already a very advanced class. So let's practice this. Stay over your left leg, take one step forward with the right, go back, and go with your foot up. Again, over the left, we go front, back. I show you in front of you. Front and back. This will be the movement of a gancho.
Ladies, if you can see now, the walking technique is completely different. Not complete, but different than what you did before. She's going on bend knees. Yes,
Yes,
it will be.
we are practicing exactly this. Front and gancho. Gancho.
Ahora quiero bailar. Now I want to dance.
See? Again.
It's not fair.
So, one step forward, then we go keeping the contact with the floor, like in a side step, and then bend your knee. You will feel the contact in this moment of the gancho, and then we continue with the foot. When we continue with the foot, to do the gancho, stretch your ankle. Again, front and gancho, front. Again, 1 and 2. Again, front and back. If you can, add a torsion. Go with your upper body towards your right. Front and gancho. Now we will add the same ornament we've been doing before. The ornament that is very similar to a boleo front. I show you in front of you. Front, gancho, boleo, front. Again, front, gancho, boleo, front. Important is to keep the contact with the floor, then do the gancho, and now again, contact with the floor, and go to the to the other ornament. Front, touch the floor, gancho, touch the floor, ornament. Let's go together. Over the left, front, gancho, ornament, floor, step, step, gancho, ornament, step. Again, front, gancho, ornament, front. After this forward step, we do pivot and side. I show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, side. Yes? So after the ornament, front, pivot, side. Pivot, collect your feet, your knees, and then go side. Front, pivot, side. Let's go together. I think that it's better if I stay in this direction, over the left leg. Do a little torsion with your upper body. We take one step, back, ornament, front, side. Again, ready, and front and gancho, voleo, front, pivot, side. Ready, and front, gancho, voleo, front, pivot, side. One more time. Ready, and front, back, front, pivot, side. Okay, let's practice this with the other leg. Over the left leg, we take, over the right, we take one step forward, front, keep the contact with the floor, gancho, contact with the floor, voleo, and front. Again, upper body to the left, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, front, gancho, voleo, front. Again, front, gancho, voleo, front, pivot, side. Yes, when I am doing the pivot between the forward and the side step, I am in this position. Head, shoulders, hips, and feet in the same line. Yes, we are practicing hero in open embrace. So we are not practicing, we are not doing this position. We are more vertical. Everything in the same line. Okay, one more time. Over the right leg, upper body to the left, and front, gancho, voleo, front, pivot, side. I stay here. No llegamos. La próxima clase. No llegamos. Over the right leg, y, front, gancho, voleo, front, pivot, side. Now we will add something we've been practicing, and next class we will continue with a gancho. But today we will do, okay. Stay in a side step position. We are over the right. We go to the left, and we will do a little pivot over the left. Again, over the right, go to the left, little pivot. Now we will add a gancho, because Santi was saying, yes, gancho, gancho, gancho.
Yes, I'm putting some pressure here. Come on.
Okay, so side, little pivot. My hips are in a diagonal. I will continue with a gancho.
You can do a voleo actually if my leg is not there.
Yes.
It will be a gancho when my leg is there.
Yes, let's show the exactly.
It's this, ladies.
We are practicing this.
This, okay? So if my leg is not there and she is doing the same movement, it's a voleo forward, basically. Yes, when my leg is in between, the voleo forward becomes a gancho, but it's the same dynamic.
Yes. So we are going to the left, pivot, and now it's the same ornament we've been doing. Yes, it's this ornament. The ornament after the back step. So I show you in front of you, pivot, voleo, and then we do the pivot. That's it. Next class we continue
With the jump. With the jump.
No, we will continue doing ornament, voleo. You will see. So over the right, we go to the left, pivot, voleo, pivot. Again, over the right, go to the left, ornament, pivot. Again, left, pivot, voleo, go to the floor and do a pivot. So we are turning 180 degrees. One more time. Pivot, position of the hips, be careful. Ornament, go to the floor and do a pivot. Let's put this all together. Let me think. Tick, 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 tick. Let's practice first over the left leg. Take one step forward, gancho, ornament, front, pivot, side, ornament, pivot, back. Again, we are turning, so in one moment you will not see me. I will try from here, maybe it's better. We take one step with the right leg, gancho, ornament, front, pivot, side, ornament again, pivot, back. One more time.
Nice.
Over the left leg, upper body to the right, and front, gancho, ornament, front, pivot, side, pivot, gancho, stretch back. One more time. Next class, we practice the whole sequence with more ornaments and with the music. But we have the base. Over the left, upper body to the right, and one step front, gancho, ornament, front, pivot, side. Now we have a pivot, ornament, and back. Again, let's practice to the other side. Over the right, E, front, gancho, voleo, front, pivot, side, turn over the right leg, do the ornament, turn 180 and stretch. Again, very slow, ready, and front, gancho, ornament, from, pivot, side, pivot, ornament, pivot, back. One more time, last time, over the right, upper body to the left, and front, gancho, ornament, front, pivot, side, pivot, ornament, pivot, stretch. Okay, try to remember if you can practice this sequence. Next class we continue. I would like to add voleo, gancho, voleo, and a cycle here with the voleo and with a step. ¿Podemos mostrar esa secuencia?
Yeah.
We show you this sequence. But the important is not the sequence, the important is the elements, are the elements. We are practicing gancho, ornament, voleo,
Voleo and
voleo, and front.
okay. You can also, for example, after here, you can go into giro and then the parada, and here you have the same element. That side is more complicated. Again, so you can find these are classical elements, the gancho to voleo, step to gancho. They're all patterns that you can practice them in different sequences, but all these elements are really classic elements of the advanced combinations.
Yes, it's very advanced. That's why maybe next class we can continue with this and
Yes, doing different variations. For example, after the gancho, you can go out with a circle.
with the circle.
With a lift in the knee. Yes, if you're in the milonga and you have no space, you have another couple there, you solve this like that. If you have more space, you can go with the circle in the floor. Or if you want in this nobody or you're in the practica, you can do the leg up and you can even jump after the gancho. Okay.
Well,
Good, ladies. Yeah.
Thank you for being there. Another class. ¿Qué más?
See you on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're streaming from Clarkson's Ballhaus, a very famous location and very nice venue in the middle of Berlin. If you haven't been there yet, I mean, all the Berliners know this place. All the tango dancers in Berlin know this place. But if you're a foreigner and you come to visit Berlin, you should go to check it out. Clarkson's Ballhaus. You find the link also in our promotion video and on Wednesday class to this place. It's a very nice room, so we will be streaming from there our online class. So please join us on Wednesday and share this event. You can check it out in our Instagram account, Tango Berlin, also the Facebook page, Tango Berlin.
Yes.
So share this event and be there, please, on Wednesday at 7 o'clock for the advanced class from Clarkson's Ballhaus. Yes. Yeah, what else?
Remember, if you want to help us with a donation, the information is in the description of the video or in our website, tangoberlin.com.
Yes, thank you very much for being there. See you on Wednesday. Well, we don't. We are there. We'll be there writing and interacting like in a live class. So we will see you on Wednesday, and then Sunday for the intermediate class.
Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being there. Another class, already 3 months giving these classes.
It's a very nice light in this evening, in this afternoon.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's
very nice.
Like sepia.
Yeah, very nice colors today.
Okay, thank you. See you on Wednesday at 7.
Bye-bye. Thank you.